You know that feeling that there's something happening behind the scenes that we just don't see? Most people think talking about secret societies is just movie stuff or for conspiracy theorists, but the truth is much more grounded and honestly more interesting. What this study actually teaches isn't about magic rituals, it's about power, influence, and survival. It's about understanding the hidden mechanics of how our world was shaped, not by shadowy figures in cloaks, but by organized groups with very specific goals. It's a story of how small, dedicated circles of people can have an outsized impact on history, for better or for worse, and understanding that is far more valuable than any wild conspiracy. Forget the idea of some villainous world domination. At its core, what these groups teach their members is based on three pillars: self improvement, strategic networking, and preserving traditions. Whether it was the stonemasons in the Middle Ages or the Enlightenment thinkers, the goal was to create an intellectual elite that could trust one another in a world where betrayal was the norm. Think of it as a mutual support system for ambitious people. They learned philosophy, science, and the art of rhetoric. They built connections that transcended social class and national borders, creating a powerful network of allies who could help each other rise to the top of their fields. It was less about secret handshakes and more about personal and collective growth. If you look at the American Revolution, the French Revolution, or even major movements in South America, you'll find the same names and symbols popping up. The truth is that these societies worked like the social networks of the past, but with a very high bar for entry. They served to spark ideas that would have been punished if discussed in public, like democracy or the separation of church and state. They don't necessarily run the world in a coordinated effort, but their members, as individuals, often hold the positions where the big decisions are made. These organizations provided the framework and the intellectual courage for individuals to go out and change the world. Today, the mystery has faded, but the structure remains. What we learn from this history is that humans will always look for a place to belong, a place where they feel chosen or special. The big takeaway here is understanding how organization and discretion can be powerful tools to change reality. In the end, secret societies are just ordinary people united by an extraordinary purpose. They show us that when a group of determined individuals unites under a common vision, they can leave a permanent mark on civilization. So, what do you think? Would the world be the same without them? Think about it. We'll talk at our next coffee.